this hero run in all 3 lanes throughout this tournament, and the Turks here as well, so they didn't necessarily commit themselves to a lane with those picks either, and I like that from EG as a general theme.
Should be the first blood. Now, Samael is low on life. There is the defensive imprisonment available, and he's actually going to use it aggressively, keeping the Ember out. The torrent will not connect, and support has arrived in the form of Raptors. Clever.
Be sufficient
well, he can potentially die. Bounty Rune gets stolen. Kaka starts with the battery assault. There's no support really coming to him, but that level 2 battery assault, it should be enough damage to kill off Zai, but the torrent, it creates just enough space. Kaka, he has the movement speed. The battery assault will wear off. One little swing will not be...
area at that point. Sumail keeping up fairly well in terms of CS, actually edging
Mid lane.
out.
Imprisonment. No, they get the wall up. Instead, Sumail can't get back to the tower. So Clockwork, Searing Chains keeps him away. Would love to find himself a kill. Faith still continuing this run, and there's the wall. But Crit has now wasted time of 3 heroes. The cogs will trap him in. If he actually gets denied up right now, this will be a disaster.
It's bad that the OD feels pressured though in this lane. Sumail was able to take the last rune.
Oh, speaking of pressure, quick jump forward with multiple spirits. Sumail finds the kill on SC. Can Faith punish him, however? Keeping the chase going. He has glimpse available, the vision is up, Sumail now being pulled back underneath the tower, but no! Sleight of fist dodging the glimpse back! He'll put the spirit down and start his TP home.
Strong enough to the point where he can go in a fight, but if he TPs in, he just gets glimpsed back.
TPs are coming. Kaka, well, he's got hookshot off cooldown in 2 seconds time and managed to isolate Zai. They trap him inside the storm, a quick force stop, hookshot out, Kaka does manage to hold him. A quick glimpse, nope, that's not gonna work. Already imprisonment was used. The funny thing is the glimpse does still work with that. KP holding the Ravage. 4 heroes pretty close together. Crit gonna get gushed up. Easy comes in. Sumail to buy Universe. The only person not hit by that Ravage, but he just jumps in. There goes your Spirit Jump. But SC has to take that Ember Spirit out. They want to keep fighting. The Courier gets sniped off in the meantime. Now it's the Radiant one. Back to life from the Aegis Immortal. A quick TP out. Is there a stun? Is there anything? Yes, there is. That's a Frostbite. Available from Crit. Meanwhile, around the shrine, the ship flies in, and right now he's trying to solo the man, the conquer. He wants to crack the melon. The Darkseer wall will help out. EG underneath their own shrine will win, and Zai taunting on 1 HP under the corpses of Newbee, and away.
The bristleback.
Or Sumail. They see Kaka. They would love to go on it. He moves around the corners as Sun reveals himself. The cogs are up. Torrent. Well, Kaka is just out of range of it until he walked back into the boat. He doesn't have enough damage, so he has to start the run. The hookshot bought space, and the wall from Faith is perfect. Sumail. Animal, you assume that this fight is on in Roshan because it's almost max spawn time. Instead, they find a better target. It's SC. The Torrent won't be able to chain properly. A quick glimpse pulling Sumail away, and a defensive imprisonment down from the OD, giving Sumail the desire to go underneath the tower and goes one-on-one with SC. As they go back in, Newbee still waiting for the perfect opportunity, the tense situation around the pit. They want to go. The Ravage is ready, but EG's positioning, everything's on the back lines. Crit lets the ulti go. It's more cover and KP. It's a 5-man Ravage. Roshan taken by the Radiant. Ursa pick up the Aegis Immortal. 3-man back wall, however. Maybe they can start turning this one around, EG. They've already brought down the OD, and Arteezy, he wants to fight. He's low, but the one charge is giving that extra boost. The Aegis Immortal triggered on the Ursa. Can they mop up the extra pieces? No, they can't. That disrupt the wall, lock them there. But then again, who are you really locked in with? Mugi trying to man fight this up, but he just can't do it. Even X, especially that last tier 1 tower up on the top lane. But they don't have everyone. KP is still sitting in the mid. They're going to try and initiate in. Hook shot up. The Yule Scepter. Make sure when he comes down, it's inside the storm, and Sumail will fall. 55 seconds on the sideline. Now Arteezy wants to make his play. Crit letting it go. They're locked inside their own cogs. The ship, torrent and wall. Nowhere to run. Newbee being tripled on the top lane. 2 heroes down, well worth the trade when Sumail does die, and they might have another one. Defensive imprisonment from SC, having to be used to save his disruptor, but what does Faith really have left to give apart from his life? That is actually it, and they may lose more. SC burning that BKB of his sleeve as well, so that next, if he wants to go tanky item, if he wants to increase that armor of his, He's able to do so. You'll set it from Kaka, pulling up Arteezy, lock him inside the cogs. You do have that Conquer Boat available, but on the back lines, it's where Moogie is initiating Ember Spirit to jump down the Ravage from KP. Space be created. The ship has actually slowed down a lot of the damage, allowing Arteezy to find up against SC. He throws the ulti out, trying to kill off Universe, who just basically runs the circle. The storm is down. Arteezy locked down. Finally, SC will fall. The torrent controlled him. KP once more. Arteezy, the tank, the man who survived for so long, will finally die.
BKB, he's gonna have to fight this one without it.
He's trying to farm. This is just harassment. SC will hurricane pike himself up to safety. Is all delaying. Moogie is so close. He needs 100 gold. KP getting caught out. The torrent won't connect. Baits in the name, but underneath the sentry one. That's why Arteezy is able to hit him. KP.
Clockwork rocket flare. Very annoying for EG to deal with, but they will have to fight with full vision.
Here they come. SC has the vision inside. Tries to hit Arteezy. Torrent's going to miss.
That range on Halberd, though.
Roshan's so low. They know they have to end this. EG needs to take this fight. Samel has to get Syrian chains off. Clockwork hookshotted himself in. Still has the cogs. Doesn't want to throw it down because he's going to block his own team out if he's not careful. That's why SC goes for defensive imprisonment. Roshan still insanely low. Another rocket gets the vision, but it's the BKB Ursa looking for his target. Can't find a hero, so he's moving in. He's trying to steal Roshan from Arteezy. Will he have enough? Hitting Arteezy as well as Roshan. The torrent will come in. KP triggers the Ravage, and Roshan, the Aegis Immortal, is snatched out by the Ursa Warrior. SC holding on to the Eclipse. He wants the big target. Arteezy almost gone. They continue to steal the intelligence from him. Arteezy will fall. It's the only target they currently have available, and Kunka is not too far away. Zai is running the defense. There's the Yule Scepter up and towards the air. Put him down. Where is that storm? It's not controlling up Arteezy. The BKB, they can't even bait it out. Arteezy knows he doesn't need to use it. The X marks the spot, looking to bring back Kunka into the ship, but the defensive imprisonment cancels the fun. KP ready with the blink Ravage, but no Arteezy hitting with the cool spray. He couldn't get close enough to the fight. Split up. You'll lose the Disruptor. Universe, however, so much damage from NC, but stopped. Crit was able to hit him with a frostbite. Now it's Kaka trapped inside of his own cogs, looking to run away, but Samel right over him, ready to burn him down. Now you're Ravage from KP. Create a little bit of space. Samel does finally pick off the Clockwork, but SC looking to hold him just a little bit longer. Keep the Bristleback out of this fight. And now they're chasing the Syrian chains. It's on the Ursa. He's got cheese plus Aegis. He'll burn the cheese to start with. Looking to fight up against Arteezy. BKB still on cooldown for a while. Approach around the back, out of range. Are they going to loop all the way around? Yeah, you can see the line being drawn. And EG, are they reading this? Zai's in a great position to pop the smoke. The issue is they don't really see him, so the blink down. Universal force up himself up the hillside. Dagger Ravage, number one will trigger. Zai caught inside the storm. He can't get the boat off in time. He wants to live, but it won't work. Samel needs more help. Ravage number two is ready to go. KP holding until Arteezy's BKB is going to wear off while Moogie mopping up the back lines. In comes KP again, holding the Ravage. He's almost down. Now he lets it go. Catching Samel with the OD on his Samel. He can spirit himself away a little bit further to safety. Now, they keep the goose stacks up. Arteezy wants to keep this fight going. They know there's no Ravage. Both were committed. Eclipse is down. But the Ursa Warrior is still a formidable force. And you see that open slot he's keeping. He wants the Aegis of the Immortal. He wants to take the cheese if possible. Even keeping both the Vlad and the Demon Edge in his backpack. So he can just jump in and claim Roshan.
They need to wait for the BKB up on Arteezy, though, or else there's too high of a risk that he gets stun locked.
9 seconds off road. BKB still not there. KP trying to get some distance. And now, well, there's your X-Mark spot, the hook shot in. They're pushing doubly Zai away with a 4-star, but they're in the back lines fight. The storm might be down, but Arteezy walks through it under the cover of that BKB. SC starting to steal a little bit of intelligence against Samel. Sleight of fist, the bonus coming is a little bit too far away, but the back into a torrent is connected. OD will fall. Buybacks available. Something to try, and OD will end up committing his. KP 4-star him away as well. The Frost is actually keeping Moogie in position, but won't be enough. Not when he can trigger off the cheese and stand his ground and fight. SC still so damn big, looking to fight hard, but Arteezy, how is he still alive, doing so much damage? Keeping 3.2k life, that's one way to do it. SC's in the neighborhood. wants to hit him if he can. Blink Dagger's available, not to mention that Hurricane Plank with the help of Moogie. They go after Arteezy. SC is a double kill. Universe on the run too. SC, do you want to go for that one with a Blink 4 and the double hit? There's a triple kill for the OD, but Arteezy buys back in. They want this Roshan. They want to fight it. The triple spirit, but no! It gets dodged out by the imprisonment. You want to keep fighting with the force up to the high ground. They still have the advantage. 72 stolen intelligence currently in the hands of SC. EG, the longer they fight, the dumber they get. They want KP. 15 seconds until he's got Ravage. Arteezy's BKB is back off cooldown. They look for SC. His BKB is currently protecting him. Keep running. Back to the tier 2 towers. KP needs 5 more seconds for Ravage to be available. Back to the tier 2. 1 second. Does he trigger it? No, he doesn't. They try and cleanse back out to safety, but it won't be enough. 2 big cores dead for Newbee for a very long time. EG want to pressure the issue. They go to the tier 3 tower in the bottom lane. EG will enter the base. They are 1 game victory away from taking the grand final, and they want the advantage. While they know the 2 Newbee heroes cannot come back to life again. Wow, are you actually going for this? Arteezy's looking at the tier 4 towers. The storm is down. He doesn't have his BKB up and running, so they can silence him as well as Ember Spirit. Caught in the edge of it, but now the storm is lost. They find the clockwork. Yule Scepter will protect him for the moment, but Arteezy beating the tier 4 towers. Disruptor locked in position and brought down. EG, they have the numbers, they have the manpower, they have the strength. The question is, can they finish the job? Ursa wants to fight. Parker looking to come in. The battery assault, he can't reach him. The Cogs have their distance. Ursa jumping in the back lines, trying to kill off the one person he thinks he can do. The supports looking for the Kong from the Crystal Maid, but his BKB is worn off. Triple hold in there with the frostbite, and now they just let it go all over Newbee. This can be it. There's no one